Morning everybody, Jim here from OMG. We're going to go out this morning and look at this gate that I built. Wanted to show you for the goats out there. I also picked up some wire that I hope to get on the chicken pen. It's some chicken wire there. Going to go around the inside of the chicken pen, and we actually turned the chickens loose the other day inside the pen that has the 2x4, you know, square fencing on it. Wow, we let them out in there, and oh my gosh, it wasn't long I walked back out and there was chickens everywhere. They went right through that little wire. So this is going to keep them in too. So I'm going to go out here and show you the gate to the area. I guess it's the larger pasture that we enclosed with wire. This is a brace that I built for this gate here. What I did is I just run a pole in. Oh, it's probably about 18 inches on this side here of the gate, and then I run that down and put a bolt through it, and up here I put a bolt through it right in this area here, and then I come over here to where this angle goes down to the base, and these are all screwed together. Man, did that really tighten this up. Anyway, this here is the gate that I built, and I used regular 4x4 panels on there, which really makes the whole thing. That is really what stiffens this whole gate up. And this here is where a seam is. That right there, that's where a seam is. But it was also for another function. I was going to put a wheel down at the bottom just so this thing would roll. Well, the wheel that I got for these gates have to sit down below that bottom rail right here. That way the wheel can go around in circles, and I really don't have that kind of room here. If I did, the goats would go right under it. So anyway, what I've did here on the other side is I've cleared this out a little bit. This was pretty high in here, so I got Skippy out, which is our skid loader, and I took some of the soil out, and I'm going to reseed in here to take care of this. I'm going to go here to the chicken, to the hen den, and now we need to clean it out, but it's been so cold the last few days we ain't been able to do it. We're going to do that in the next few days if it warms up. Just wanted to give you kind of an update on the chickens. So anyway, they're in here. There's the little birds. Now I just cleaned that water out at 7 o'clock this morning, and it's only, I don't know, hour and a half later. I've got a big water ordered for them, and that should be here in about 10 days. They are getting big though. Anyway, here's the chicken house, or the chicken coop, and you can see we had a little bit of food out there to them and some water a few days ago. But we're going to put that wiring right in this area here on the bottom all the way around. We're going to go down now and take a look at the garden. Man, did we have some winds. This morning we woke up, I come outside, and there's snow on top of the car and the truck. Couldn't believe it. Usually this time of year our garden is completely planted, but not this year. I'll show you some of these posts that I picked up. Right here's all these posts that I've picked up from a guy up around Springfield. Oh, it's been quite a while ago, but I got them for a real good price, so I couldn't help but grab them up. We had both of our blue barrels up here by the strawberries, and this morning, because of all the high winds we had and everything, one of them's down by the fire pit. I'll show you here in a second. Well, I'll just turn this thing. There's a strawberry patch that way. It's only an 8x8 area, but we got loads and loads of strawberries off of them. And then down there by the fire pit, that's the other barrel. Anyway, we'll walk on down here. The other day I noticed that some of the plastic from the high winds had come up. Well, luckily we had put some of the T-posts, spread them out around the cabbage, so they didn't get bothered, but one of them did. I'll switch this around here. Anyway, here's our cabbage, and they're doing pretty good down through here. Whoa, wonder why I didn't get shocked. That should have knocked the tire out of me. I'll have to check that. Anyway, and then down here is where the plastic come up. Now, this won't happen once we get our tomatoes in. The tomato plants will go from that corner or that edge there all the way up to within probably about the end of these posts right here. And they're in the garage right now. All of our plants are in the garage because we haven't had the weather to put them in. So that's just the way it is sometimes, I guess. Our strawberries, we cleaned them out here a while back. You can see some of them are in bloom, and I don't think the cold weather is going to bother them too much. They should start forming pretty quickly. Now, last year was the first year for this, and I don't know how many gallon bags fulls of strawberries we got off of them. These are ever bearing, but to be honest, they only produced in the spring really well. Then there was a little bit through the year, but not much. Spring is when you're going to get your most strawberries. They come on late last year, even with the people around us that grow them commercially. They were late coming in. It may be another one of those years, who knows. Anyway, I wanted to just show you that real quick and what's going on. There's not a lot we can do. Just kind of piddle around and take care of things because of this situation. Anyway, folks, I appreciate you spending a little time with me this morning. We got some family things going on. Josie's mom's in the hospital. Anyway, to be honest, she's ready to meet her maker, and she is one of the most special women I've ever met in my life. Anyway, thanks for taking a walk with me and a little chat, I guess. And as always, we'll catch you later.